Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the best accessory you can get for your Samsung S line of device, Note line of devices, any device that supports DeX or even screen mirroring. This is actually called the Zendura. It's a super hub of sorts, and what I mean by this is one device that includes a charger to be able to charge up your device, a hub to be able to connect an external drive, let's say a hard drive to be able to transfer data, obviously an MHL adapter to be able to connect it to your TV, all the way up to 4K at 60 frames per second. It's actually called the Zendura Super Hub and it's currently on Kickstarter. I'm going to give you guys my review of this and of course share with you guys, does this actually make sense and how does this work with our Galaxy S line of devices. This is TK. Let's go ahead and check out the Zendura Super Hub. Like and subscribe and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you're always notified whenever we have new videos on the channel. So what I have in front of us is the Galaxy S20 Ultra and the standard Galaxy S20, but we're also going to be checking out this hub, the Zendura hub, directly with a couple of other devices, namely the V60 as well as the Red Magic 5G, since they both do support external displays. Not only that, one of them supports Android 10.0 desktop experience. But today, obviously, we're going to be also showing you guys the obviously DeX mode that's built in and supported within Samsung devices. So the box is pretty simple, but again, the main benefit of here essentially is that you're getting a hub, a power charger, as well as an MHL adapter capable of providing us basically HDMI 2.0 connectivity within one unit. And we'll talk about a little bit more about why it says 30 watts here and a total of 48 watts. We have USB-C with 30 watts built into the top port. That's also going to connect us with actually a MHL functionality. We also have power delivery on both the two ports at the top, 30 watts at the top one and 18 watts on the secondary one, totaling all the way up to 48. The third port is at 7.5 watts, so this is going to be your standard fast chargers. And of course, last but not least, we have your HDMI 2.0. Now this one does not provide any power, but we'll be able to carry audio and video to your display. Opening the box is pretty simple. We pretty much get greeted with the unit itself. So here we have it. We have almost a 7-foot long power cable. This is a US style, of course. It uses directly with the Zendura hub. We have a couple of non-slip materials here so that there's no chance of actually having it slip. And of course we have the connections on the front as well as a Kensington lock and of course the plug in the back, and you're able to release and connect it right here. Now, one of the reasons why this is so small and why they actually say that this is smaller than a credit card or the credit card size essentially is that because of the gang technology, which enables us to actually have faster charging, much better power delivery chargers with smaller form factor, not needing to have something that is this big for be able to actually have the full functionality of very fast transfer rate. And of course, all the functionality of a USB-C to charging, as well as basically the connection here. So this is my HDMI, my USB-C for power. And of course, here would have been my second USB-A and then connecting this to your device. Obviously, I'm talking about being able to use DeX on a device like this. So overall, what we're going to do today, we're going to test out 3 different smartphones. Now, I have the Galaxy S20 Ultra, as well as the Red Magic 5G and the V60 ThinQ. The Galaxy S20 Ultra features DeX, and I did a video for you guys a couple of days ago talking about the new features coming into DeX 2.1 on Samsung devices. So we'll get a chance to check that out directly with a 4K monitor that I have. Now, the Red Magic 5G does not support a desktop experience, but it actually does support screen mirroring, especially if you want to be able to play games. So we'll definitely check that one out. Last but not least is the V60. The V60 actually features the Android 10.0 desktop experience with a custom UI built in from LG. We'll go ahead and start off with the brand new V60. And for the most part, all you have to do at this point is be able to obviously connect it. So you're able to connect a USB hub to this. So for me, I connected basically my monitor, which has a built-in hub, connected a mouse and keyboard to that one. And of course, at that point, just connected everything to the actual Zendura hub. And from there, went ahead and connected my V60. First and foremost, you'll notice that the display automatically turns on. It does not change my experience on the phone. I'm still able to use my phone the way I want. And of course, on the desktop experience, I'm able to open up applications such as YouTube or even Chrome. And of course, just be able to use it in desktop mode. Now, Android 10.0 desktop is not as functional as what we've seen with DeX. Let's go ahead and switch over real quick to the Red Magic 5G. Some of the main benefits that we get with this device is the fact that this is a gaming device with a custom launcher, and it also does support screen mirroring using the USB-C adapter on the bottom. Again, all of these devices are also going to be charged at the same time as I'm using them because they are provided with the 30 watt of power delivery. So if your device supports PD, or as far as power delivery, it's going to charge it and it's going to charge it very well. With the Red Magic, pretty much the same experience. Everything works fine. Mouse and keyboard connectivity works automatically since Android supports it. And of course, once I connect it and turn on the gaming mode, I'm actually even able to jump in and start using PUBG directly on the monitor. And the last device we have here is the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Now, of course, we should be able to get DeX right away as soon as we plug it in. Now, as long as you have a keyboard and mouse connected to the USB port that you have there, for the most part, the experience is very seamless. You plug it in and connect it to a TV, a monitor, anything that supports up to 4K, and this is going to give you the best capability, well, the best features that you can get out of this hub. And that's the really simple thing. It charges your device, gives you access to DeX, and if you want to be able to do your screen mirroring, you can go ahead and switch it over directly within the notification panel on your phone, and everything will work out great. That's the main benefit that you're getting here. Switching it over to the desktop experience with the Super Hub, it's pretty simple. If your PC requires power over USB-C and it accepts basically power delivery up to 30 watts, this is going to work perfectly fine for you. It'll charge your device as well as give you the ability of using it as a hub to connect to a monitor, an external monitor, all the way up to 4K at 60 frames per second. If your PC obviously needs more power than that, then you just need to provide power to your PC, and this is going to still work the exact same way. As I'm showing you guys right now, I connected my Acer laptop that obviously requires more power than 30 watts, but I used the USB-C connection there, and then I was able to connect it to a TV, a 4K 60 frames TV that I have here from Samsung, and it works absolutely fantastic, exactly as it's intended. And now I have a secondary display that works just as good as my main one. When we're talking about as far as connectivity and transfer rate, I did connect my Samsung, basically my little portable SSD drive, and I was able to transfer data directly from the drive back to my PC, and of course from my PC back to it. And you can actually kind of see real quick those videos that I'm showing you guys right now, how fast the connections are going to go over from the USB type A to the USB-C port that we have here at the 30 watts. All in all, this actually works quite well. Again, my only thing I would say is if your device or your laptop requires more than 30 watts, this is obviously not going to work by itself. So provided a secondary power source, but the hub will still be able to function for you. Like and subscribe as usual. Of course, I'll give you guys a link to this Kickstarter campaign that's available right now from them. And it is obviously going on. It's going to end very soon. So definitely check it out and make sure you back them up if you are, well, if you like the campaign. And if you think somebody else would be interested in it, of course, make sure you give that to them as well and let them know about the campaign going on. I'll see you guys in the next video.